Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to Dividend Express. This time we're going to be talking about GUSH, stock symbol GUSH, Direxion, daily S&P oil and gas. Bullshit. Pretty much, it's a pretty good stock if you can afford to have a ton of them. But overall, I'm going to put my opinion out there that this isn't really a buy unless you manage to get in safely at around $20, $35, $25 maybe, $30 max. If you got in around $40, yeah, I can see that as well. I can see getting in at $40. That it's a pretty good bet there. It's gonna wobble around that for a while, I think. Eventually, I can see the stocks going back up to the 60 range. I don't see them going much higher than 65, and staying flat. And that's for a good set while. I'd say maybe in the next 2 years, things might change. Things are gonna get wild with oil stocks. We don't really know what's gonna happen. Then flash forward like 10, 15 years when we start actually being out of oil, things are going to be crazy. So this stock is very hard to pinpoint, to nail down. And if you look at it, you're looking at it and you're like, what the fuck, 70,000? At one point it was $80,000 a share, right? You're like, how can that be? How is it only $41 now? It's down 99.94%. Why would I ever invest? Well, that's because of this thing called the reverse split. They've done reverse splits in both directions, 1 to 100, 5 to 1. So that's why it's very important to only own this stock if you can afford to have a bunch of them. Because if they do a 12 to 1 split and you have, let's say, 17 shares, you're going to get fucked over. Because you have 17 shares, and they did a, oh my god, this is hard, 12 to 1, and you're going to have slightly under 1.5 shares afterwards, and unless you have fractional shares, I'm not exactly sure how that works, but when you don't have fractional shares, it rounds down. You get 1 share back from your 17 shares. Now, sure, that price of that share is going to be approximately 12 times higher. Not always exactly. It could be more, could be less. But you lost those other 5 shares that you had at $40 a piece, a pop. I can't afford to risk that at the portfolio I'm running. So that's why it's not a buy for me. Let me know what you guys think. Not to mention it's a 2 times daily exposure. That just, I don't love them unless like double exposure, triple leverage, those kind of things. I don't love them. They're not for me. I'd prefer to just be straight up with the stock. The dividend yield is decent though. I'll give it that. So if you can afford to hold them, there's money to be made, money to be lost. Hope you're feeling lucky, pretty much. So, that's all. If you haven't invested in Robinhood or Webull yet, please check the links in my description. Download the app, sign up. It'll get you an average of $30 in free stocks right off the bat, up to $1,400 if you're the luckiest person in the world. But there has to be one of them, so maybe eventually you guys will hit the jackpot. I hope someone does, at least. It hasn't been me yet. Other than that, I love you all. Take care. See you in the next video.